Hello. Just bringing in the other crew, and we are live. I apologize for the delay, a little bit of technical difficulty. Don't you just love that about Mondays? It's got to be Monday. What am I doing? Crazy trying to set all this up on a Monday and Mercury retrograde to boot. Well, welcome to the beginning of a new month. And it's so exciting because we're another month closer to spring in the Northern Hemisphere. I love spring and summer. I always say to my kids, can you believe this is the warmest place that we can live in all of Canada? Like, we got ripped off. Like, there's no tropics here. But let me tell you, Vancouver, British Columbia is pretty beautiful, as are many of the other provinces. Each has their own beautiful characteristics. Kind of like us humans. Each of us have our own special set of characteristics that makes us unique. And we don't want to be that status quo individual. I don't want to be that status quo individual anyways. And I haven't really ever been that status quo individual. So welcome to Monday Motivation, how to power up your energy for the week. And hopefully you join us every single week and sort of refill the fuel tank, or some of my clients call it my tune-up. What do you think is the number one thing that zaps your energy? Cortisol, stress, fear, judgment. There's a whole bunch of them, but we can put it under the umbrella of stress, because when we're judging another person, we're actually judging that person. We're actually, in fact, judging ourselves. In the studies, the Vedic studies, I'm just going to turn off these notifications. In the Vedic studies and the karma and Buddhahood, we learn about karma. And karma is basically planting those seeds and ripening those seeds. So in order to ripen a seed, you've got to experience it. Basically, some point in time, you've either done it yourself to somebody else or to yourself, or even to in past lives. It follows us through generationally, and it's been scientifically proven that it does that. There's a rat study that I've talked about a number of times, where the rats generationally would get activated by a red button, and through the generations of the rats, they had an aversion to that red button. So we do take that forward with us. So not only are we dealing with 40 trillion data bits per second going through our mind, our subconscious mind, and 40,000 data bits per second going through for our conscious mind, we come with this wave of generational, I don't want to call it baggage, I want to call it potentially wounds, and potentially other great things, intelligence, or just a natural ability to whatever it might be, even cooking. Maybe part of that comes through as well, because it's like, wow, that person can just whip up anything in a moment's notice. I believe that it follows us through. So where am I going with all this? Well, the most important thing to do in our lives is to increase our energy, so we have that fortification to do what it is that we want to do, so we don't get distracted with chaos and monkey mind and judgment and fear and stress that takes us, it's like a distraction to who you actually are, who you want to be, who you want to become, what's on the other side of that stress. If we keep in all that stress, how do we ever get to know who we are? We spend our whole day stressing or worrying or living in this uncertainty and having our body like vibrate at a high, like at that fight, flight, freeze experience. So we're breathing up into our chest. One of my key things when you go on the monthly membership, there's 3 keys to success. One of them is grounding, centering, and aligning. One of them is breathing down into your lower abdomen. And the third is getting through and reprogramming suffering. People ask me what I do for a living. I say I reprogram suffering. I don't actually do it. You do it. You do it in the work that you do with me. I'm a guide to reprogramming suffering. So let's take 60 seconds and do a breath pattern. that has been scientifically proven to reduce anxiety and stress. It takes 90 seconds for that emotion or that experience of that chaos or that experience of that trepidation within your body to flow through. As we come into the monthly membership, we're stepping into the month of emotionality and working with the emotions. So I thought that'd be a great way to kick off the beginning of this month with something that works with that level of emotion. So it's more of a mindfulness. What's the difference between mindfulness and meditation? I feel like the monthly meditation is like a month of mindfulness. It's about paying attention of what's going on in your mind and deciding whether that's your truth or not, and working with how-tos and thought-provoking questions to almost bring it. If you want personal potential acceleration, then you just go bring it. Bring me those thought forms, because I just want to transform those thought forms, transmute those thought forms with unconditional love into something and truly who I am. So there's lots of useful tips and tricks in there, and this will be one of them. So this will be part of the monthly meditation that's offered in this month's work. So, and it comes with a sheet of paper, and there's 3 sections. So we're going to work with the meditation techniques for anxiety. And so the meditation techniques for anxiety, it isn't always easy because you're going to be experiencing anxiety. So somehow to create that, recall. We have a resource worksheet that we talked about last week or the week before. Creating that resource worksheet and putting this 60-second meditation technique on there. And see, really when you get out of bed or before you get out of bed, sometimes you get out of bed and it's like before your feet even hit the ground, you've got like these worry wriggles going on in your mind. Or you get downstairs and you spill your coffee, which means you have to change, or which means you might be late, which means you might get fired, which means you might become homeless. It's just like the monkey mind is a monkey mind. It goes from branch to branch to branch. And you really realize that your anxiety is winning in the beginning part of this day or any part of the day. So here's a quick technique. By investing 3 minutes of your time and focus, you can set a tone of peace and competence for the rest of your day. So close your eyes. Take your time and close your eyes. Place your hands on your lower abdomen and breathe slowly to your hand. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your sit bones on this piece of furniture that you're sitting. And breathe slowly down to that lower abdomen, your lower abdomen, and deeply feeling the expansion on the inhalation and the contraction in your abdomen with each breath. And in only 90 seconds, by focusing on your breath patterns, you are bringing your brain back into the present moment. Just breathe. Now continue your deep belly breathing. And envision your worry, your present moment worry, or a group of worries, as a beautiful seeded dandelion fluff. Those ones you see during the summer, where the beautiful yellow blossom of the dandelion has turned into this little fluff. And with each breath, blow on that fluff of that dandelion as you inhale, and with an open mouth, blow them away like the wind. You are the wind. By visualizing yourself releasing your worries, you're literally creating calm. And the third part of this exercise, this breathing pattern, is name it. What is it? Name it. Knowing it creates safety within your body. Do this for anything that you're obsessing about. And spend 1 more minute adding a simple mantra to your breath. It can be, I got this. As you have your hand on your abdomen, breathing in, I got this. 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 Breathing in, I got this. Breathing out, I got this. Breathing in, I got this. Breathing out, I got this. Or it can be, I love you. I love you. I love you. Breathing into your lower abdomen and say, I love you. 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 And if motion comes up again, keep on saying, I love you for 90 seconds. You survived every single worry about in your life up until today, up until this point. Odds are you can handle anything that today is going to throw your way. Remember, I got this. If you'd like to follow us on the within the monthly membership, it's available in the description or in the link tree on the Instagram bio. My name is Deborah O'Neill. I'm the CEO and founder of BlissBee.me Integrative Holistic Health. I'm here to share because I love you and I care. Make it a great day and a week. I hope to see you next Monday. Love you.